हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द नर्ड्स एंड जॉक्स एंड येट अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ द डगआउट डिस्कशंस। यहाँ पे हम लोग बात करेंगे ऑब्वियसली क्रिकेट के बारे में बिकॉज आईपीएल इज ऑन द वे। इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड टेस्ट सीरीज बस खत्म हुआ है एंड T20 वर्ल्ड कप का स्कोर भी निकल गया है। तो फर्स्ट ऑब्वियसली विल मूव ऑन टू इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड। जो लास्ट टेस्ट था इट गॉट सस्पेंडेड ड्यू टू कोविड के कुछ बात हुआ था। मेरे को पता नहीं है। ऑब्वियसली मेरे एक्सपर्ट्स है यहाँ पे, वो लोग बताएंगे क्या हुआ था इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड लास्ट टेस्ट सीरीज में, लास्ट टेस्ट मैच में। रोहित sir?
As for the reports that we have, whatever came up on the news, it was said that India, in the last moment, Indian players were heavily reluctant to go into the test match, and hence BCCI decided that they won't be fielding the team for this final test. But then there was a controversy because England, in the first place, the piece that they released that India has forfeited the match, but BCCI clarified that there would be no forfeiture at all. So India will be playing this match, but later in a span. So I don't know whether you've seen this. There was a video which was later released by Nasir Hussain in a piece of commentary, like in the piece of field commentary. He very wonderfully explained that why exactly India backed down. I know there are a lot of blame games going on. People like English players are saying that India deliberately did it, or probably, like India didn't really want to participate in the match despite testing negative. Nasir Hussain very brilliantly put up one thing that even the fact that they have tested negative just before the match, but ideally we all know that the incubation period for this virus is 2 to 3 days. So what if India actually started this test match and in the middle, so we already know that India's squad was down to a very sizable limit, like a very small sizable limit. So they had to field almost all the players, and even Ravindra Jadeja got injured in the last moment, so he had to be pulled out. So basically, if 2 to 3 players got tested positive in the middle of the game, let's say on the second or the third day, then India would have ran short of players. I do understand there is a concept of concussion subs and everything, but with that concept still emerging, India is still not well accustomed. In fact, no other teams on this face of the planet is accustomed well to these kind of subs. So that was one of the reasons why India wanted to play this test match later. But then again, there is a massive controversy which is going on that says that India wanted to back down because India didn't want to play the test match. In fact, there has been allegations that if Indian players did this for the sake of playing IPL, a franchisee based league, wherein India could have actually devoted all their interest to the national cause. Now, again, there are several reasons which could have been taken care of, which was ideally not taken care of. Like, for example, Ravi Shastri or Harsha Bhogle claim that, even if India is pointing out this entire, like if India was doing this for this IPL scenario, then another franchisee league, which was convened by England in between, just ahead of the test series, that was the 100. What was all about that? I mean, many England players were also a part of that. Indian players didn't really participate because they wanted to get ample time for this test series to come up. Indian players very well could have participated in the 100, and just because that was a franchisee league, going by this ratiocination, that was a franchisee league, and India could have very well participated in that league as well, if this is the argument that India wanted to give. But that was not the case. So this is clearly a case of health concerns instead of going ahead and doing things which probably could have been more of a debatable concern for the other teams, like the way even there were a couple of England players who pulled out of IPL as a sign of protest against this thing which is going on. But I personally believe that probably instead of riding high on the wind of controversies and debates, probably if cooler heads would have prevailed, would have been much better. Even in fact, Jesh, I understand that England has suffered massive losses. It is also very heartbreaking for the fans because this test series has provided everything that a brilliant test match can provide to the spectators. Wonderful batting showdowns. We saw Joe Root, we saw Rohit Sharma, brilliant contests with the ball. The way James Anderson, Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Shami, Mohammad Siraj, they contested amongst themselves. I mean, it was a brilliant test series that happened, and we all wanted this test series to complete. Now we are sad that it didn't happen in the way it should have been.
We still don't have
Probably,
any result of this series.
exactly. So it's like we all know that this is not just this is not just just an open forfeiture, or this is probably there were some other means at play, other foul means at play. It's just that the situations weren't favorable, because we all know how things have been getting cancelled. When this entire onset happened back in March 2020, India had to cancel a series with South Africa. And at the same time, I guess even England or South Africa had to cancel a series with Australia that was in the beginning of
I think South
2021.
Africa. That was against
Yeah.
South Africa.
So India cancelled the series against South Africa. I guess Australia as well cancelled the series against South Africa. And that paved India's way to go to the WTC finals right away without any contest happening out there, even though India had an upper hand. So you see a lot of things, a lot of unpredictable things have unfolded with the pandemic in place. And we being mortals, we cannot predict what's going to happen in the next moment. Like the way we saw how India playing in Sri Lanka had to field whatever players they had in the squad. I mean, there was no additional option for them. Like, I know Sri Lanka, it was a wonderful piece of display from Sri Lanka itself, but at the same time, India couldn't even field their second string squad. They had to field 5 batters and 6 bowlers, a very uneven balance of players in the team for those last 2 T20s because of this pandemic. So we need to understand that this is really, I mean, like, being such senior players, we need to understand that India, like BCCI and ECB, they shared a very congenial relationship. But right now, I really don't think, with cricket evolving so much, with so many good players, like exchange of players in the franchisee leagues happening, with we learning a lot of things from other players, I don't really think the souring of relationships are so very important. Cooler heads need to prevail.
आई थिंक 306
Exactly.
करोड़ शायद का नुकसान हुआ है, मतलब ईसीबी के लिए। बट जैसे आपने बोला, ईसीबी और बीसीसीआई के काफी अच्छे रिलेशंस है, तो देखते हैं अब क्या होता है, क्योंकि जयशाह ने
कंफर्म किया
आज ही
है
बोला है कि वन
इंडिया विल
ऑफ
प्ले 2
टेस्ट
more
मैच शायद
T20s.
खेलेंगे नेक्स्ट ईयर।
One of test match, और या फिर उसका साथ India will be playing 2 additional T20s. That has been
फाइव,
confirmed
या
by
इट
Jaisha.
विल बी अ टोटल ऑफ 5
Of
T20
three,
आई।
there will be 5 T20.
So
Exactly. So believe me, like, India is ready to compensate for everything, right? Because we understand, being a cricket crazy nation, we understand the kind of losses, the kind of change of fortunes that can happen. Like, after the conclusion of the Sri Lanka series, the Sri Lanka president, I guess the president or the prime minister, they congratulated India. They said that they were really thankful to India for completing the series even with the bare minimum players they had, because they made a massive profit from it. So, like, it's not that we are trying to back down, it's not that we are trying to forfeit anything. It's just that this is a pandemic whose dynamics are still changing day in, day out. Even the best of doctors are unable to go ahead and demystify what is going on around the entire world. So we simply cannot go on souring relationships. We'll have to let our cooler heads prevail and let the series continue. I mean, like, let the good cricketing relations continue.
Exactly. And what do you think that both the teams will take away from this test series? Depends. Both India and England. What will they take away from this series?
England
for
will
me.
take away from Root that how to bat, because he was the lone warrior.
Joe Root.
And from India, England will learn that how to win matches, nothing else.
Exactly. India has turned around
I guess,
matches in very difficult.
this team has shown, like, on a very honest note, India won both the matches. I mean, India performed brilliantly.
I think-
that's great. But जो mentality India last day में जाके दिखाया है, I mean, both the situations were not really favorable for India. If you see, even in the second test match, India was on the brink of losing the game when Mohammad Shami and Bumrah changed the dynamics of the game with a brilliant partnership. Same happened on the last day because England had a better hand, given the fact that the pitch was not offering much to the bowlers and England had a good opening partnership. It was expected that most likely, even if the game was not gonna be in India's way, either it would have been a draw or England would have emerged victorious. But that destructive spell from Bumrah and Jadeja in between that cost England 4 wickets in a span of 6 runs. I guess that is what changed the game. And these things come with hunger. If you're not hungry, you will not be going ahead and doing it. I have seen, the last time I saw this kind of India in Test cricket, it was way back in Australia and England when Saurav Ganguly took over the reins. And once again, like, I know people have been challenging Virat Kohli's captaincy, but believe me, the one thing that Virat Kohli has done after the departure of Dhoni is that he has hardwired this team with the mentality to win, with the mentality to not give up even until that last day. They were hungry. They wanted to go ahead and fight back against England. Like, they didn't want to give up the match. So yes, I would personally believe that this test series, India also has got a lot to learn from, because especially with the likes of Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah coming into the picture. I mean, it was a wonder to see India perform at such high levels against, like players like Joe Root and I mean other batters as well. I know there wasn't much batting resistance from England other than the third test match, but yes, I would personally say, other than Joe Root, if there's one batsman who's really impressed me, despite the fact that he's only played 2 good knocks, that's Haseeb
David
Hameed.
Malan. Okay, yeah, fine.
David Malan is good. Haseeb Hameed, if you actually look at his techniques, I mean,
He was
really
blocking a
shown
half
some
volley. Rohit, he was blocking a half volley. His mentality was totally to save
So
that game. Okay.
his first match in this series was not that good. He got out in the first ball, I guess.
Yeah.
Exactly. The thing is,
I won't say it was a total positive for England, but उनका थोड़ा खेलने का तरीका शायद थोड़ा सा चेंज करना चाहिए. मतलब वो डॉम सिबली की तरह ही थोड़ा सा लगे कि मतलब वो जो मैच वो सेव करने के वजह से ही वो मैच हारे, मुझे जो लगा.
the thing is, मैं एक चीज तो बोलूंगा, the thing is, देखो, अगर सेव करने का चक्कर में हर एक गेम में they are not going to face a Bumrah or a Shami or a Mohammad Siraj or a Ishant Sharma.
Exactly, that
Right?
is also a point.
So it's like, if you have watched this series, there's a series on Amazon Prime. It's called The Test. It shows the rise of Australian team. So in an episode, Justin Langer tells the Australian team that do not worry, you don't have to face a Bumrah or what was his name? I mean, Siraj, right? Or not Siraj, Bumrah and then Shami in every single match. You don't have to face Virat Kohli in every single match. So if you perform at least good in this series, at least good, then probably the next team that you will be facing won't be this tough on you. So that's the concept. I mean, I'm not going ahead and detracting anything from Hameed, but we have to give the fact that India is right now one of the best teams in the longest format of the sport.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
no doubt.
I mean, so I would take that as a positive for Haseeb Hameed. But yeah,
I think this test series is over. और इंडिया शायद जीत गया है, लेकिन ईसीबी ने आईसीसी को ये मतलब भेज दिया है कि आप लोग ही डिसाइड करें इस टेस्ट सीरीज का क्या रिजल्ट होने वाला है. सो पता नहीं अब क्या होता है. मतलब
if you'd ask me, I would want this last test to go through, because right now test series are no more about winning the series matches. We also have to understand there's a bigger picture in play, and that's called the World Test Championship. And I understand the points matter, but what actually is the deciding factor in that entire points, that is the percentage of wins. So India has played 4 games, won 2 and drawn 1 and lost 1 and drawn 1. So basically the point of percentage of wins, if you have a close look at, it's not that good, right? At the same time, India was docked 2 points for the first test match. I know England was docked as well, but that won't matter for India, right? What would matter is India was docked 2 points as well. So I believe the 5th test is important for both India and England in the long run as well.
But it won't happen. और रोहित दा एक पॉइंट मैं ऐड करना चाहूंगा. मतलब एक चीज है, मतलब इंडियन टीम शायद वो 5th टेस्ट नहीं खेल के, मुझे लगा कि ठीक ही किए, क्योंकि एक रीजन मैं देना चाहूंगा. क्योंकि उनके जो पहले जो फिजियो थे नितिन पटेल, वो उनको क्वारंटाइन, उनको शायद आइसोलेशन में जाना पड़ा था 10 डेज के लिए, जब मतलब रवि शास्त्री, आर श्रीधर सबको जब पॉजिटिव पाया गया था. उसके बाद जो सेकंड फिजियो वही सबको देख रहे थे, मतलब आपके सारे प्लेयर्स को वही 4th टेस्ट में देखे. उनको जब पॉजिटिव, मतलब उनका जब पॉजिटिव आया, तब उसके बाद शायद इंडियन कैप में थोड़ा पैनिक आया, आई गेस. और मुझे अभी तक पता नहीं, आई हर्ड मतलब थोड़ा एक इंडियन प्लेयर से एक इंटरव्यू भी मैंने सुना था. उनका नाम अभी तक रिवील नहीं किया गया है, लेकिन बहुत सीनियर प्लेयर है, शायद उनका करियर भी अभी दांव पे है. उन्होंने कहा है कि फैमिलीज है यार, बहुत छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं, तो सब कुछ देखने के बाद ये डिसाइड लिया गया पूरा टीम मैनेजमेंट से कि वी वोंट प्ले द फाइनल गेम. ये हम लोग तो डिसअपॉइंटेड है एज अ क्रिकेट फैन, मतलब हम लोग सब डिसअपॉइंटेड है, ठीक है, लेकिन हम लोगों को उनके बारे में भी थोड़ा सा सेफ्टी के बारे में भी सोचना पड़ेगा। आप सोचिए रवि शास्त्री का शायद
I'm
ये
sorry to
लास्ट
cut you
सीरीज है,
short.
मतलब
I'm
टेन्योर
sorry to
शायद
cut you
खत्म होने
short.
वाला है, तो वो शायद
So
अगर शायद ये इंडिया शायद ये सीरीज जीत भी जाता था तो उनका फोटो नहीं रहेगा, ये सबसे बड़ा खराब लग रहा है मुझे। ठीक है,
I am
शाग्निक
sorry
जितना
to
भी
cut you
बोले
short,
कि मैं
Diptayan.
एंटी रवि
So
शास्त्री हूँ
basically,
या फिर जो भी हूँ,
uh,
लेकिन लेकिन आई फील बैड कि रवि शास्त्री शायद ये इंडिया सीरीज जीतता तो रवि शास्त्री इस फोटो में नहीं रहते।
तो
तो
तुमने अभी
ठीक
जो
है, क्या
बोला
किया जा
দীপ্তায়ন,
सकता है।
I guess ভাই তুই কি শুনতে পাচ্ছিস আমার কথা? আমি তোকে 4 বার ইন্টারাপ্ট করেছি।
না তুমি কিছু বলছো?
আমি 4 বার ইন্টারাপ্ট করেছি তোকে।
আচ্ছা বলো, কন্টিনিউ করো তুমি, তাহলে আবার বলো কি আছে, আমি শুনতে পাইনি, আমি তো বলে যাচ্ছি।
So, Diptayan, whatever you have just said, in order to add to that, I like to say whatever you have quoted was summed up in Nasir Hussain's interview. So, Nasir Hussain very clearly mentioned, like the test series that we had, it put a lot of bodies on the line. So, it is very important that a physiotherapist or a physio remains with the team. And when we are coming to the fifth test, we are all aware of the fact that it will need a lot more of efforts from the physiotherapist to keep the bodies intact. Because you all know, I guess Shubhrodip Davi knows, Shagnik knows, when you are playing a game, जब वो गेम लास्ट की तरफ जाता है या फिर फोर्थ या फिफ्थ डे का तरफ जाता है, you need your bodies to stay in shape. And after the performance in the first 2 days, पहले 2-3 दिन में you probably can go ahead and do exercises that the physio shows, but last 10 minutes the physio is needed for that physical intervention, right? And that is exactly why I believe what Diptayan just mentioned, that is important, because physios have to be there with the team. Without a physio, it is very difficult to perform. I mean, one injury and you never know, a lot of things are coming up. अभी वर्ल्ड कप है सामने, आई एम फॉरगेटिंग आईपीएल, आई एम कीपिंग असाइड आईपीएल, वर्ल्ड कप है 2021 टी20 वर्ल्ड कप है, नेक्स्ट ईयर क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड कप है, 2023 में फिर से ये है तुम्हारा क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड कप है, एज एन टी20 वर्ल्ड कप है, and again if India qualifies for the ICC T20 World Cup Championship final, so there's another event coming up. So a lot of events are lined up and India will have to be very careful because they won't want to lose their players right now, because most of these players would be part of the Indian T20 squad, and it is very important that they keep their fitness. So I will agree with Diptayan, like the way he said that physiotherapist was needed, and that was that was a right decision from India, because what looks rosier from the outside, it's not the same from the inside. Because like coming from a sporting background, I know that how difficult it goes on your bodies to change things. And with this rotation policy in place, we also need to understand that things are not the same like it used to be. We are playing a different form of cricket right now. So I
I
believe
think
whatever Diptayan said.
continue with that.
So I believe whatever Diptayan said, I mean, that is right. India did take the right decision, but there's one thing I would really beg to differ with Diptayan. What he very definitely and conclusively said, that there will be no fifth test match. I personally believe that there is a possibility, and it is not right to be conclusive about the same, because we don't know what's the next course of action will be. I'm pretty sure
There's no
that BCCI
window.
right now, I know there is no window. I mean, it's a very tight pack. It's a very tight thing which is going on. But again, you never know what BCCI can do. I mean, we have seen them pulling off a lot of things, and you need to understand the man sitting at the head of affairs. He can do anything and everything to go ahead and make India's cricket the best. So believe me, if that man decides to intervene, he will find a window. We have known what Saurav Ganguly has done previously, and I'm pretty sure once again, if he starts interfering, things will turn again. So I wouldn't be very conclusive
But
about what's going to happen or what's not. But yes, there is a possibility, like there's a 50-50 chance. Let's
यहाँ
not
पे
pin our hopes on it.
चिढ़ाई देखी, ठीक है। हाँ, बट यहाँ पे और एक बेसलेस माइकल वॉन का एक ट्वीट या फिर कुछ जो भी बोल सकते हैं आगे आए कि आईपीएल में सबको खेलना था, इसीलिए 6 डेज क्वारंटाइन करना है, इसलिए सब चले गए। मतलब वो तो एक अलग बंदा ही है, मतलब बेसलेस हमेशा एक तो कुछ बोलना है उनको।
और एक बेसलेस ट्वीट में बोल रहा हूँ तुमको और एक बेसलेस ट्वीट में बताऊंगा। Basically, when England lost that last test, Michael Vaughan tweeted that Cristiano Ronaldo is making a debut. in his first Manchester United match. So what's the point of the fifth Test match? It will lose its relevance. And let's not answer to Michael Vaughan because we have got Wasim Jafar to do that. He is doing a pretty good job with his tweets.
Right.
So we'll let him do it.
अगर कोई इंडिया को उंगली करता है तो वसीम जाफर उसको छोड़ता नहीं है.
हाँ. और सबसे बड़ा मतलब आप बोल रहे हो थे बीसीसीआई के बारे में, मतलब ऐसा सिक्योरिटी लैब्स कैसे हुआ? मतलब जो टूर मैनेजर थे, मतलब समझ में नहीं आया, मतलब ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? मतलब रवि, जो न्यूज आया है कि रवि शास्त्री का जो बुक लॉन्च था, उस बुक लॉन्च में काफी भीड़ भी था, वो फोटोज वीडियो में आप लोग देख पाओगे. तो मतलब सिक्योरिटी मैनेजर ने कुछ बोला भी नहीं, और बीसीसीआई ने बाद में ये मतलब निराशा भी जताया था कि परमिशन नहीं लिया गया था, प्लेयर्स भी गए थे, जो फोटोज सामने आए भी थे. मतलब टूर मैनेजर भी कुछ नहीं बोले. और जो मैंने बोला था कि एक प्लेयर से हम लोगों ने सुनने में ही आया था, उन्होंने भी ये भी बोला था कि काफी जो मैनेजमेंट के स्टाफ थे टीम इंडिया के, वो लोग शाम को बाहर चले जाते थे. मतलब बाहर चले जाते थे इन द सेंस पब्स में जाते थे, घूमने चले जाते थे, क्योंकि यूके में आपका उतना ज्यादा मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, उतना बायो बबल स्ट्रिक्ट नहीं है. और मुझे तो अभी डाउट लग रहा है अगर बायो बबल है भी नहीं, है भी या फिर उधर कुछ है भी नहीं, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है उधर क्या चल रहा है. काफी मतलब आप बोल रहे हो सौरव गांगुली, मतलब हाँ आई एग्री, बट कहीं पे मुझे लग रहा है सौरव गांगुली बीसीसीआई चलाने में उतना भी अभी उतना सक्सेसफुल नहीं है. मतलब आईपीएल भी हम लोगों ने देख लिया कि उन्होंने बोला था कि इंडिया में ही कराएंगे, लेकिन अल्टीमेटली शिफ्ट हो गया यूएई में. मतलब मुझे लगा आईपीएल अगर एक या दो वेन्यूज में होता तो ठीक था, लेकिन आपका इतने सारे वेन्यूज चेंज कर, मतलब सब प्लेयर जा रहे आ रहे, मतलब समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. अगर रोहित आप देखोगे कि प्रीमियर लीग में शायद कोई बायो बबल नहीं है, मुझे पता नहीं, लेकिन वो तो अच्छे तरीके से चल रहा है, इतने सारे टीम्स हैं. लेकिन हम लोग 2 टीम्स मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहे, हम लोग 8 टीम्स आईपीएल में मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहे. मतलब कहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है?
So I'll tell you one very simple thing out here. Since you mentioned Premier League, I'll like to bring the example of I-League.
Viva Ronaldo.
I'll like to first bring the example of I-League. I-League 2020 happened without one single player or staff testing positive. So
Exactly.
बोल सकते हो कि how did
Even
they
I
manage
did.
so well? Right. How did they manage so well wherein IPL couldn't? There's a major difference. So it is like a comparison that we drew with New Zealand. We said that how did New Zealand manage so well the COVID situation wherein India couldn't, wherein New Zealand's population is that less. That is the funda. New Zealand's population is that less, so it was easier for them to manage. In IPL, the crowd is much more. Now I understand the crowd was not there, but there was a major thing that you need to take into consideration which you didn't take. That is, the entire incident started after Varun Chakravarti tested positive. How did he test positive? He went for a shoulder checkup after going ahead and copying an injury there. So ideally, he followed the green corridor, but he was forced to leave the bubble because he had no other options. And we need to understand that India was in the middle of an extremely engulfing second wave that featured the Delta variant. And we are all aware of the fact that how contagious Delta variant is and how threatening that has been. So you need to understand even the minutest of connections has let things happen. And once one player tests positive, irrespective of the fact you follow a bio bubble or you don't, the entire bio bubble is at stake. That's the answer to the IPL. Coming to the test scenario that you have just mentioned. Before I say, I'd like to first ask Shagnik to shed some light on it because Ravi Shastri went to a book launch. What is your take on it? Should Shastri go or should Shastri be out?
I think Diptan should answer it better. I think Diptan does not like him anymore. Diptan, I think he has muted his mic. He does not want to say anything.
Okay. I just want to say कि ये बहुत बेसिक सा आंसर है कि आप एक टीम के साथ है, आप पे कितने बड़े मतलब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले रहे हो, आप क्यों आप थोड़ा डिले भी कर सकते थे.
Shastri hater spotted.
You are an idiot.
Sorry.
So Diptan, coming to your point, basically, well, I would agree with you that Shastri probably could have been much more responsible when it came to this big of an affair because a lot of like we are dealing with a situation that simply doesn't just involve you; it involves everyone surrounding you. So I believe that yes, again, I am no one to say that why did he go to the book launch because we have previously discussed how biobubble can impact someone's mental health. So I guess it is also important for players and fans to take their respective breaks. But when you are a part of something so severe, something at an international level, something where your entire country, the entire world is watching you, I personally believe that you need to be much more careful. You need to be much more, like respectful towards the rules and regulations that have been laid in place. They have been laid in place for a reason, and I guess you should be respecting them. Now, once again, why Shastri went to the book launch, what was so important about the book, I have no idea.
अभी हम लोग डायरेक्टली चले जाते हैं T20 वर्ल्ड कप का इंडिया का जो स्क्वाड है उस पे काफी अमेजिंग स्क्वाड है और काफी सरप्राइजिंग भी है. Obviously the inclusion of Ravichandran Ashwin in the squad, Sahal going out, Kedar Jadhav is not in the squad surprisingly, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Shubhadev.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अश्विन के लिए बहुत ही अच्छा लगा कि फाइनली मतलब लास्ट इस बार आईपीएल में भी बहुत अच्छा डाला था, बट बीच में इंजरी के चलते बाहर हो गया था. अश्विन टीम में आया, उसके लिए बहुत अच्छा लगा. बट चहल टीम में नहीं है. इट वाज वेरी शॉकिंग फॉर मी एंड आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग कहीं ना कहीं चहल नहीं और दीपक चहर भी होगा, बट दीपक चहर तो अभी रिजर्व में है. राहुल चहर, शार्दुल ठाकुर ठीक है, बट उसको प्लेइंग 11 में खिलाना बहुत मुश्किल है अभी. हाँ, हालांकि बहुत अच्छा कर दिया टेस्ट में, उसका नो डाउट, बट T20 में उसको प्लेइंग 11 में लाना इतने अच्छे प्लेयर्स होने के बाद भी बहुत मुश्किल है. बट वैसे वो रिजर्व में है. और सूर्य कुमार आया है, उसके लिए भी बहुत अच्छा. सूर्य कुमार तो एक्चुअली देखा जाए तो श्रेयस अय्यर का जगह खा गया. एक्चुअली श्रेयस अय्यर लास्ट ईयर खेला नहीं आईपीएल, तो उसको कोई चांस ही नहीं मिला परफॉर्म करने का, और वहाँ पे सूर्य कुमार आके मौके पे चौका मार दिया. बट सरप्राइजिंग, सबसे शॉकिंग था कि चहल नहीं था टीम में, तो वो मुझे नहीं समझ में आया. बट राहुल
जो आपके हाईएस्ट विकेट टेकर थे.
यस, राहुल चहर इज आल्सो वेरी गुड बॉलर, बट कहीं ना कहीं एक एक्सपीरियंस का बहुत जरूरी होता है.
सबसे थोड़ा सा अजीब लगा कि आपके दो टाइप के सेम बॉलर है. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अक्षर पटेल. मतलब आपके पास रविंद्र जडेजा है. रविंद्र जडेजा तो बैठने वाले नहीं है. अगर रविंद्र जडेजा को चोट लग जाता है तब शायद अक्षर पटेल के बारे में आप सोचोगे, तब मतलब फिर भी मतलब वो एक्स्ट्रास में भी रह सकते थे. लेकिन अक्षर पटेल को स्क्वाड में ऐड किया गया, थोड़ा सा अजीब लगा उधर कि दो टाइप के सेम प्लेयर्स. तो पता नहीं. और शार्दुल ठाकुर के बारे में मैं थोड़ा बात करना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि अगर आप देखोगे 3 ही सीमर है आपके टीम में. 3 ही सीमर है. मतलब अगर किसी को अगर चोट लग जाता है तो मतलब आपके पास ऑप्शन नहीं रहेगा, और मतलब आपको बाहर से रिजर्व से तब एक को लाना ही पड़ेगा. और शार्दुल ठाकुर आपको बैटिंग भी दे देते थे, और हार्दिक पांड्या का भी हम लोग श्योर नहीं है.
रिजर्व क्यों है? किसी को चोट लगा तभी ना आएगा.
हाँ, मतलब अगर आप सोचोगे फॉर एग्जांपल बुमराह को कुछ निगल है, कुछ है, ठीक है, तो उस निगल के वजह से वो तो पूरा टूर्नामेंट बाहर तो नहीं बैठने वाले हैं. अगर इंडिया फॉर एग्जांपल सोचिए सेमीफाइनल खेल रहा है, ठीक है, बुमराह वापस आने वाले, लेकिन निगल के वजह से वो क्या थोड़ी बाहर आप पूरा कर देंगे? नहीं कर पाएंगे ना. एक बार बाहर कर देंगे तो कैसे आप लाओगे? तो मेरा लॉजिक वही था कि शार्दुल ठाकुर को आप रखते, क्योंकि वो आपका हार्दिक पांड्या का भी बैकअप होते, आपके 3 सीमर का भी बैकअप होते. अक्षर पटेल के जगह तो पता नहीं इंडियन टीम का जो स्क्वाड हुआ,
दीपक चहर कैन आल्सो बैट, तो मेरे ख्याल से तो दीपक चहर होना चाहिए था. एंड दीपक चहर तो स्विंग बॉलर है. वो तो मतलब स्टार्टिंग के पावर प्ले में बहुत अच्छा बॉल डालता है. उसमें वो विकेट टेकर है, तो देखा जाए तो हर ऑलमोस्ट एवरी मैच में वो विकेट लिया ही है, तो उसके भी रिकॉर्ड्स अच्छे. तो फिर भी वो रिजर्व में ही है, क्या ही कर सकते हैं.
सुब्रजीत दा, इंडिया का जो T20 टीम है ना, आप किसको बैठा के किसको खिलाओगे? मतलब इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम बन रहा है. मतलब इनके बाहर भी बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस थे.
वो बात तो
इनके बाहर अगर ये जो 18 मेंबर्स है ना, इंक्लूडिंग द रिजर्व्स, इनके बाहर भी बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स थे.
हाँ, वो तो है. जब पृथ्वी शॉ है और भी बहुत है.
तो चेतन शर्मा का जो इंटरव्यू था, उनको जब पूछा गया था कि मतलब सिर्फ 3 ही सीमर्स क्यों, तो उनका लॉजिक भी बहुत अच्छा ही था कि यूएई में शायद 2 सीमर्स ही अलाउड है. मतलब अलाउड नहीं, मतलब 2 सीमर्स ही आप खिलाओगे. मतलब जो सही बात है, लेकिन
वहाँ पे स्लो ट्रैक होता है ना, तो स्पिनर ज्यादा इफेक्टिव होंगे, इसीलिए शायद वरुण चक्रवर्ती को लिया है. यू नेवर नो.
वरुण चक्रवर्ती को आप बड़े मैचेस में शायद उतार दे भी सकते हो. मिस्ट्री ऑप्शन के वजह से
अश्विन खेलेगा, जडेजा खेलेगा, वहाँ पे शायद वरुण चक्रवर्ती को खिलाते. मिस्ट्री स्पिनर.
बट राहुल चहर जैसे फॉर्म में है ना, आप उनको भी ड्रॉप नहीं कर सकते. मतलब
हाँ, ये भी है.
बहुत रेड हॉट फॉर्म में
एक्चुअली राहुल चहर इज अ मैच विनर।
एग्जैक्टली। चेतन शर्मा जो बोल रहे थे कि आपका
मैच जिताया है।
चेतन शर्मा जो बोल रहे हैं कि आपका जो मतलब दो से तीन से ज्यादा स्विमर आपको चाहिए नहीं, क्योंकि और एक स्विमर अगर रखोगे तो बेंच गर्म करने के अलावा और कुछ नहीं है। तो ये भी है, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि अगर किसी को एक छोटा सा निगल आ गया या फिर कुछ हो गया तो आप उनको क्या पूरा टूर्नामेंट से बाहर भेज दोगे, उसके बाद शार्दुल ठाकुर या दीपक चाहर को लाओगे, वो भी एक रिस्क फैक्टर हो सकता है। तो देखते हैं अब क्या होता है। और MS धोनी मेंटर है,
इससे अच्छा न्यूज और क्या ही होगा।
हाँ ये न्यूज जब देखा तो सबसे मतलब आँख पूरा फूट के निकल आया।
बहुत जन फॉर में,
साग्निक
बहुत जन
तो और ज्यादा खुश
कि
था।
अचानक टीम को एक मेंटर का क्यों जरूरत पड़ गया, बट नो फॉर मी।
इसको लेके भी एक इशू हो गया कि MS धोनी एक ही साथ CSK का कैप्टन और इंडियन टीम का मेंटर, इसको लेके भी एक इशू आ गया फिर से, बट पता नहीं आगे क्या होगा। ज्यादा इशू ना हो एंड महेंद्र सिंह धोनी स्टेज एज अ मेंटर, because I think जरूरत रहेगा ये सब ट्रॉफीज में, बिकॉज इंडिया एक डिफरेंट ट्रेंड है कि इंडिया फाइनल्स तक जाती है फेवरेट बन के, आखिरी में नॉकआउट या फाइनल में जाके हार जाती है। लास्ट फ्यू इंटरनेशनल में ये देखा है।
नहीं ऐसे तो इंडिया के लिए, इंडिया का तो मतलब तो शॉकिंग था कि चहल नहीं था, ऐसा मैं बोला। इंडिया टीम का तो एक शॉकिंग है कि चहल नहीं आया। ऐसे और भी दो टीम्स हैं जो काफी एक दो प्लेयर्स को इंक्लूड नहीं किया, तो वो मेरे लिए शॉकिंग था। पहले साउथ अफ्रीका में फैफ डुप्लेसिस और इमरान ताहिर को नहीं लेना मेरे लिए काफी शॉकिंग था। मेरे हिसाब से फैफ को उसको लास्ट ईयर उसको देना ही चाहिए था कि इसके बाद तो खत्म ही है उसका क्रिकेट, तो उसको खिला सकता था। और इमरान ताहिर बहुत इफेक्टिव होता है।
साउथ अफ्रीका में तो पॉलिटिक्स अलग ही चल रहा है, मतलब उनका तो वो
वहाँ का पता नहीं
शायद
उनका
वो एक
क्या ही चल रहा
मतलब
है।
ब्लैक प्लेयर्स शायद ज्यादा
स्टार्टिंग में
खेलेंगे,
मार्क
मतलब
बाउंसर बोलता
7
है कि
प्लेयर्स
एबी
शायद
डिविलियर्स
ब्लैक
खेलेगा, फिर
होना
अचानक
चाहिए।
सुनने में आ रहा है टीम में वो खेलेगा नहीं। फिर न्यूजीलैंड में भी रॉस टेलर को लेना चाहिए था मेरे ख्याल से, क्योंकि वो एक एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर है और वो कहीं ना कहीं मैटर करता। और वन ऑफ द फेवरेट्स इंडिया है, बट उसके साथ वेस्ट इंडीज भी कहीं ना कहीं बहुत अच्छा टीम बनाया, बट स्क्वाड में जेसन होल्डर को नहीं लिया। तो आई थिंक जेसन होल्डर को भी लेना चाहिए था। वो रिजर्व में है, बट कहीं ना कहीं वो स्क्वाड में डिजर्व करता है। वो मेरे ख्याल से प्लेइंग 11 में डिजर्व करता है।
जो रूमर्स आ रहा है कि आफ्टर T20 वर्ल्ड कप विराट कैन स्टेप डाउन फ्रॉम व्हाइट बॉल कैप्टेंसी, क्या लग रहा है, क्या ये इसमें कितना सच्चाई है? क्योंकि अरुण धुमाल ने ये बोल दिया कि ये होप्स है, मीडिया ये सब क्रिएट कर रहा है, मतलब कितना सच्चाई है और कितना झूठ है?
अगर BCCI का ऑफिशियल खुद बोल रहे हैं कि ये सच नहीं है तो डेफिनेटली ये सच नहीं है। लेट्स गो बाय दैट राइट नाउ। बट देखो, I will not actually say about the World Cup performance or not. So we need to understand one thing. The thing is, Virat has been performing decently, right? But the bar that he has set for himself previously is exceptionally high. We do not want decent, like we are not used to see him performing decently. What we are used to see from Virat is excellent performances. We have seen him blasting centuries at will. Now that he's not scoring these centuries, but he's still getting scores of 80, 70s in T20 cricket. He's getting scores of 50, 55 in Test cricket. They are still very good performances if you actually go by the trends. But the thing is, Virat has been so excellent in the first years of his career. I somewhere believe he will have some pressure on his shoulders, that maybe in case if India is right now, like I'm not saying that India will not, it's not about India doing well or not doing well, but in case if Virat finds to fail his, like, fails to find his footing in the T20 World Cup, he doesn't get a couple of big scores, maybe he would now try and focus on his batting with three world championships coming up in the next 3 years, because we are all aware of the fact what kind of a potential batsman Virat Kohli is. And honestly, he is right now one of the best. We know the three best batsmen of the world, technically the three most technically accurate batsmen in the world: Virat Kohli, Steven Smith, and Kane Williamson. I'm pretty sure he would like to focus now with the transcendence of Babar Azam and Joe Root coming into the picture. I believe that even Virat Kohli would like to regain his lost form. Again, I'm not saying he's off form because he's consistently scoring. But one fact that needs to be highlighted is he is not scoring in hundreds and 150s that he used to score. He's scoring it in 60s, 70s, 80s, which is also a very good performance. But I'm pretty sure we expect much more from Virat Kohli, given the standard that he has set. I won't really talk about the captaincy rumors out here, but I would like to point out that Rohit has already proven his worth previously. Though he's untested, he's not tested at the level of Virat Kohli at a captaincy for. But I'm pretty sure that like, what would I even say? If Rohit gets an opportunity, we can also see a variance in a lot of things, because we need to understand one thing. There was a point in time, even when Saurav Ganguly had to step down from the captaincy because he had a loss of form. And once he came back, we all knew that that was a different Saurav Ganguly altogether. He meant business, and he meant business in the most serious ways. So we don't know, like, what if Virat Kohli comes back after dropping the captaincy and scores those 30 centuries or 31 centuries to beat Sachin Tendulkar in the international market. I actually hope that someone can beat this record of Sachin Tendulkar. It has to be Virat Kohli. But again, like, this is something which is a very sensitive affair of him being the captain or not. But I personally want to see Virat Kohli perform like the way he used to. That's all.
रोहित दा, यूएई काफी लकी है रोहित शर्मा के लिए. मतलब आप देखोगे, जब एशिया कप उन्होंने जीता है अपने कप्तानी से, उसके बाद आईपीएल भी जीता है, लास्ट ईयर आईपीएल. सो क्या इस साल आ रहा है? मतलब इस साल वो डेफिनेटली वो कप्तानी नहीं करे, लेकिन क्या लग रहा है, मतलब आ रहा है क्या वर्ल्ड T20? मतलब अभी जो बोल रहे हैं वर्ल्ड कप T20.
Rohit Sharma is one of the finest batsmen the sport that has ever seen. And honestly, when it comes to ICC events, he gets even more destructive. ICC 2019 World Cup में बंदा इंग्लैंड में जाके, जहाँ पे बॉल स्विंग करता है, बाउंस करते हैं, he does everything. He hit 5 centuries, right? And one of his biggest plus points is
everybody doubted his abilities.
I mean, अगर तुम देखोगे सही, जो मैक्सिमम बैट्समैन का शॉर्ट कमिंग होता है, that is short balls. वो is the strong point of Rohit Sharma. He can play short balls with confidence like no one else. I mean, उसको तुम कहीं पे भी शॉट डालने वाले हो, he's gonna pull it, hook it, do whatever he wants.
अभी के सीरीज में काफी टाइम वो शॉर्ट बॉल में आउट हुआ. एक बैट्समैन में जो स्ट्रेंथ होता है ना, वो वीकनेस भी बन सकता है कभी-कभार.
That is what we have seen of Saurav Ganguly and Virat Kohli as well. Virat Kohli का cover drive उसका strength है, और वही उसका weak point है. Saurav Ganguly god of offside भी है, लेकिन maximum dismissals वो slip में catch देके ही हुआ है. So see, that is where the heart of an explorer comes in. He knows what lies ahead can be death, but at the same time he will not go ahead and back down from the adventure. That is the signature. अगर उसको back down करना है वो adventure से, then I don't think that's a sign of a true champion. I mean, a champion becomes a champion facing his worst of fears, worst of nightmares. So मेरे ख्याल से Rohit Sharma, that is one of the reasons why Rohit Sharma is that dangerous. And जैसे तुमने कहा luck, I am not much of a believer in luck, but I will really be willing to see India finally lift a trophy after 7 years, an ICC trophy after 7 years, because that is important right now. India has been playing brilliantly in the tournaments only to crash out in the dying stages. I don't want to see that happening again, because it's high time India starts preparing for the final game. I mean, semi-finals and finals. Mention one more thing that I'd really like to mention. अगर पता नहीं तुम 2019 वर्ल्ड कप में जब रोहित शर्मा बैक टू बैक सेंचुरीज मार रहा था, सेमीफाइनल का ठीक पहले रोहित शर्मा को लेके एक बहुत अच्छा रैप निकला था, which started with the line अभी क्या बताऊंगा. So ideally that line was quoted by Rohit Sharma in an interview when he said कि अगर आप एक नेबर कंट्री से हो तो पाकिस्तान बैट्समैन को भी थोड़ा टिप दे दो कि कैसे अच्छा बैटिंग करते हैं. तो रोहित शर्मा ने कहा था इंटरव्यू में कि मैं अगर पाकिस्तान का कोच बना तो जरूर बताऊंगा, अभी क्या बताऊंगा. सो लाइक आई सेड, लाइक यू आस्क फॉर लक, तो रोहित शर्मा पहले एक बार बैटिंग स्टार्ट तो करने दो, तब बताऊंगा अभी क्या बताऊंगा. सो गाइज, दैट इज ऑल फ्रॉम टुमारो. आज का शटर बंद करने का टाइम आ गया है. पार्डन माय हिंदी, right? I guess Shagnik is having some technical issues, so pardon my Hindi. But there's this one request that we'd really like to make. I mean, we are really putting a lot of efforts to do all the research and bring you this hottest topics. So if you can kindly, if you like these videos, kindly hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Believe me, we are coming up with further a lot more exciting content, like lot more exciting topics that you will be coming, because बहुत सारा tournaments आ रहे हैं, IPL आ रहा है, World Cup आ रहा है, उसका बाद चैंपियंस लीग स्टार्ट हो रहा है कल से. तो बिलीव मी, यू आर गोना बी पैक्ड विद टॉपिक्स एंड कंटेंट्स फ्रॉम आवर एंड. तो थोड़ा लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और प्लीज अपना फ्रेंड्स को बोलिए या फिर जो भी है to subscribe to our channel. It will be really like your support means the world to us. So अगर आप लोग support करोगे, आप लोग हम लोग का साथ रहोगे, तो we can go forward. Even we are planning to bring you guys to the videos. I mean, in the near future. But the thing is, we really need you guys to be with us. And that's it from today. Thank you, Shubhrodipda. Thank you, Shagnik. Thank you, Deeptayan. And thank you, everyone, for joining this wonderful episode of ours. And a lot of things coming in the near future. That's all from today. Again, the 3 magic words are like, share, and subscribe. That's all from my end as well. This is Rohit, Shagnik, Diptayan, and Team Nerds and Jocks signing off from a wonderful episode today. Thank you. Good night, everyone.